Now, number 4. We need here to solve to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 40. 24 and 40. For 24 here, we can say that the factors of 24 are numbers. When I multiply them, I get 24. So what are they? They are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. These are the factors that multiplying them give me 24. The second one now here. 40. We have 1 and 40. We have 2 and 20. We have 4 and 10. 5 and 8. What also? I think that's it. These are only. Now, after that, now I want to circle all the common factors. We have 1, 2, 4, 8. That is. Now, what is the greatest common factor now? It will be 8. Got it now? This is the greatest common factor. Did you remember it now? Okay. Now, let's solve number 15. I will choose now Maryam Mustafa. Maryam Mustafa, yes, here we have 14 and 35. Sorry, number 5. I'm sorry. Yes, what are the factors of 14? 1 and 14. 2 and 7, bravo. For 35 now. 1 and 35. 5 and 7. So what is the common factor here? 1. Bravo. The greatest common factor now is 7. Thank you, Maryam. Yes? Can you what? I know. Can you what? I know, Marwa. I know you from Pink. Do you want to stay with, do you want to attend the class? Okay. No, there's it as a problem. You can, sure you can. Okay. Now, number 10. Juri, you want? Okay, Juri, yeah. Number 10. Here we have 8 and 25. What are the factors of 8? 1 and 8. 2 and 4. That's it. 25. 5 and 5. Bravo. Now, what is the greatest common factor here? 1. So, thank you, Julie. Now here, number 10. Look at 8 and 25. There is no common factor. If we have two numbers that there is no common factor between them, the greatest common, or the GCF, will be 1. Got it? Okay, now number 11. $31 and 32. What are the factors of 31? Yes, bravo. So we have only 1 and 31 because it's already prime number. What about 32? 1 and 32. 2 and 16. 3 and 8. 4 and 6. No, wait. 4 and 8. 3 and 12. Now, what is the common factor here? 1 only, bravo, because 31 and 32, they have no common factor. So the greatest common factor will be 1. Now, let's solve number 13. In number 13 here, as you see, we have 150 and 275. And some can say that it's too hard to think all about the factors that you multiply them, you get 150 or 275. So because of that, sometimes the prime factorization is better than the writing the factors. Here we have 150. And here we have 275. I'm gonna use the prime factorization. Do you know why? It's hard to write all the factors that you multiply them, you get 275. Because sometimes maybe you forget one that it doesn't come to your mind. So now the prime factorization will be better. Now, let's start with 150. 150 here is, give me two numbers, you multiply them, you get 150. Give me 3 and 50. Then 3 is prime. I will stop. Now 50. Give me two numbers. You 5 and 10. And for the 10, 5 and 2. Bravo. Now then, so 150 is 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Now, let's talk about 275. Now, give me two numbers, you multiply them, you get 275. Yeah. Now I will ask you a question, or just like a hint. If the first digit is 5, what does it mean? Divide by 5. Bravo. Only by 5. So don't forget, if the number started by 5, Okay, the first digit is 5, so it's going to be divided by 5. If the first digit started by 0, it's going to be divided by 5 and by 10. Now, so 275 is 5 and what? What is the second number will be? What's the number that I multiplied by 5? I get 275. 55. Bravo. How do you know that it's 55? Bravo. You divide 275 by 5. It gives you 55. Then what are the factors of 55? 5 and 11. Bravo. So what are the factors of 275, the prime factorization, sorry? They are 5, 5, and 11. Now, remember now, when you write the prime factorization, don't take the greatest one. No, you need to circle all the common factors and then multiply them to find the greatest common factor. Yes. Now, I remind you, greatest common factor and least common multiple, they are different in prime factorization. In prime factorization, if I want to find the least common multiple, I will write all the factors. Then I will circle the common. Then I will take the non-common. So I will write the common and the non-common. In the greatest common factor, I only write the common. That's it. Which part? Here, in the greatest common factor, when you need to find the greatest common factor, you write to find the common. Where's the common here? We have 5. And is there another one? Yeah, this 5. So because we have 2 5s, we need to multiply them together. 5 times 5, 25. So the greatest common factor is 25. Other numbers. You are welcome. And as an example, if you have like, as an example, let's solve number 12, okay? We have 56 and 64. 56, it's 7 times 8. And 8, it's 2 times 4. And 4, it's 2 by 2. So it is 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. Now, 64. We have 8 and 8, 4 and 2, 4 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 2, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here, what are the common? Only the first 3 twos. Is it right? Now, so the greatest, yeah, exactly. The greatest common factor, 2 times, 2 times 2, 2 times 2, 8. Here, you take, here we, from the 2 common, yeah, and here we have 2 and 2 common, we take one of them. 2 and 2 common, we take one of them. Take 2 and 2 common, we take one of them. Then we multiply the answer to get 8. Yes, Aywa, we multiply them together. We multiply them together. Yeah. Now, use the table for 19. Here, teachers at the Scott School of Music teach only one instrument in each class. We have like bass, the number of students are 20, cello, it's 27, viola at 30, and violin is 36. Francisco teaches group lessons to all of the violin and the viola students at the Scots School of Music. All of these classes have the same number of students. So here they have a lot of students. They need now to divide them or to make them as a classes, as a groups, and they make them, does all of them have the same number of students. Now the question is, what is the greatest number of students he can have in each class? Now, there's a key word here, which is the greatest. If you see word greatest, it means I'm talking about the greatest common factor. If you see like what is the least number, you talk about the least common multiple. Got it? Now, did you remember now the example of the bracelet and the ribbon? Yeah, that one, I told you now she need to buy many buckets in order to get at the end the same number. So she need to get more and more. So sorry, she likes to make like multiply. She needs like to write the multiples. So if I told you now, you have something, I need to I ask you about how many times or how many buckets should I need to buy to make them. So I want to add something. So I need to use the least common multiple. But in this one here, I need to divide like the frame in the example of the first lesson. We have a frame, we need to cut it. We have the students, we need to distribute them in groups. We didn't need to expand the number of them. Expand, I need to find the least common multiple. Cut them or distribute them, I need to use the greatest common factor. Now, here is the greatest, so it means greatest common factor. Now, he asked me that we have two classes, viola and violin. So how many students in the viola? Bravo. Now, what are the factors of 30? 3 and 10. 1 and 30. And just a minute, let's repeat them here. We have 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. So what about 36 now? Four and 9. 12 and 3. 2 and 18. 6 times 6. Now, what are the common? So what is the greatest common factor? It's 6. So the greatest common factor for the number of students that they should put them in each class are 6 students. Did you understand this example? So you can write the final answer and put dashes in these two in order to understand from where we get 6. Do you have any question? You're welcome. Now, here you have this one. It's like homework. I will post it on the discussion room. Okay. You need to find the least common multiple and the greatest common factor for number 4 and 12. You have to find the least common multiple and the greatest common factor, both of them. Write, just Ladina, the discussion room, write it like on the keyboard. Okay, without attach or these things. No, write like as an example like this. G, C, F is like as an example, say it is 6. From where we get 6? Because 36 has like 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 6, 3, 12, and so on like this. Okay, then write the greatest common factor. Sorry?